Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as time suits you. Welcome to my first video on humanity and certain dimensions related to it. My name is Santosh Singh. I'm a life coach, Reiki healer with master degree certifications in Reiki healing. I heal people using Reiki energy. I'm also an author. And I do contribute on causes for social harmony and for humanity and earth. Today we will go over certain areas of discussion points like who am I, art, nature and resources, poverty and real you, life of success and peace, meditation and value of Reiki, God we understand, you understand, all of us understand, and God version of politicians, that is politicization of God and real God. Let's go over this. Who am I? This question is very important, and this has been on us from the beginning of life. Relevancy from relevancy point of view, is it my name is all about? Is my family name is all about? I belong to a state, city, or country is all about? Is it enough to identify me or to relate something to me which will give me immense happiness that okay, this is me? What is goal for me in my entire life, which is just now, which is just for me apart from my family, my city, my country, where people could identify me. This is required if a person is strengthened by a country, then automatically country will be strengthened too, isn't it? We all like to have life where we are valued. And if we are valued, automatically country gets also valued. From maturity point of view, if I do so many things, like I may feel I do so many things, especially like cultural activities, custom procedures, or following my dynastical guidelines. Is that all? I have earned master degrees, bachelor degrees, MTech, BTech, I'm in PhD. When I did my PhD, that time a TV show was there and I was invited to address entire nation. That was a proud moment for me, and I'm quite good in my paid job. But is that enough? Is that all? Have I really become a good human being who is related to all on Earth on life system link? A good point to think. From towards education and learning, we can think: does anyone should become teacher for transactional world skill or spiritual leader for me? When I pick up a teacher, should I see that anyone can become my teacher? For example, a political leader who is just a fourth class fail or 10th class fail should become my leader, should become a person who should mentor me. My job, skill mentor, must know any key concepts very deeply to clear all my doubts, any doubts. Similarly, my spiritual and religion or religious leader should be one who does not long for cheap money or power. As a real spiritual and educational leader treats these material aspects or things as waste or waste of effort for him or her. Important for him or her is to being human, close to a natural life, right? Isn't it? And if I think from the towards society, what I've done till now for society, so that people might know me, my parents, my family feel just proud of me, what I've done, so that society should give me that proud feeling, proud thinking. My job skill mentor must know these skills very deeply so that he can enable me to get my uh, identity boost in society where I live. Wherever I go, people see with uh, see me with proud and make me proud as well. I received this body which was very proudly I can say mine, right? But am I giving it to its uh, proper value, proper identity? I grew up along with other children, kids playing in the park, and what I've done to them. I'm just thinking. As while playing, we made so many promises, so many promises towards each other. Have I really done anything towards them? Are those all fulfilled? They're happy about experiencing, about feeling those that somebody has done for them. Now, let's talk about some concern. Or have I lost my identity and serving, building consistently? All my time is going in building identity of someone else, like groups, identity, person's identity. I lost long ago, long ago, very long ago, the purpose and the idea behind building my identity. I received this body which was very proudly say it is mine. But what I have done to the lady who has given me birth after so many pains in 9 months, what I have done while she was nourishing me for 9 months inside her and outside, till I grew up and became a good person or a stable person who could take care of himself, yeah, by all his own effort. Do I respect women? Do I ensure that society respects women? These are good questions when I ask, who am I? Now let's talk about nature, earth, and resources. We got our senses. We found ourselves totally in surroundings and in lap of nature. We like playing in soil, felt happy when we get nice breeze of fresh air, without AC or fan, and without any pollution. With growing age, we saw there are so many business keep drilling and taking so many resources out from Mother Nature. Business and people keep cutting trees without doing a balanced work to the nature. You can see in the screen how many trees we are cutting and how many trees we are giving back to nature. Business and people keep pouring all the polluted water into rivers and oceans. So, are we doing our job? Or are we doing our responsibilities correctly? Yeah, we should think about ourselves that we as a human being should also do that. Let's talk about another one, poverty and value. Initially, human beings were limited, and now we are so many, and we are terming it as overpopulated. Not sure what urgency is it to bring so many people when we are ensuring nothing is there for the people who will come on earth. Then we also see life is not safe. Then also we are keep on uh, securing everything for us. Just think about this instance when we will not be there. What will be use of these resources? Because we all have to die one day. We can see in the birth rates and death rates stats being maintained by government. Then also we keep on bringing people on earth without considering their requirement, who will who will fulfill their requirements, what they will eat, where they will sleep, will they get job, or they will be forced to take arms against government because they have to survive. And might be these kids will be one of our ours only. So what kind of future we are keeping for our future kids, future generations? And the real you is here. Am I really visible anywhere so that I can do something for my future kids, my future generations? Because for me, it is my future. For you, it will be your future. But if we are taking this together, then it is future generation for all of us. So we should be visible. We should be empowered to do that, right? Can I still say I am doing something for myself? Am I visible in my view and in view of society and doing something better to ensure all these are there for new lives which are about to land on earth? We have to really think over it. We have to analyze, are we really doing all these things? A life of success and peace. What is success? Every work that we do as per our expectation, if we get the result, then we say success. But our life is just so much uh, so much small that we just say one work is for the done for the entire life and the feeling of success is that only. No, definitely not, because we do so many work now and then, and the feeling of satisfaction, the feeling of being loved, the feeling of being cared, the consistency in happiness continuously every moment, this is success, right? Let's get a habit of feeling these emotions, feeling of love, feeling of being cared, and then living a successful life. Because if you see the mother nature or earth, they give sun, moon, their rays, their services, river water, fresh, cool breeze of air. They never ever offer these services with cost, with differentiation that you are rich, poor, educated or not educated, powerful or not, right? They don't say, I will not give to you because you are not having $70 to pay to me. They are free of cost. We have to see from these angles or aspects. Let's talk about meditation and Reiki. Meditation is a way to identify, bring a very important practices of feeling at ease and peace. This helps us to identify who we are. This is very, very internal journey. It is not like putting TV on ads, printing or publishing on paper that, hey, I'm starting my journey. It's all internal, very, very internal, very, very sensitive journey. And we all have to go, and we go also. And it does not ask many of us to fight with others, compare ourselves with others, go in unending race to prove us something which does not exist. So meditation shows us who is real us, who really we are. All this ignorance are converted into awareness with each and every practices as we do. And this happiness once we obtain cannot be taken away, cannot be snatched away from any government or any business families from us. Human life is transforming from third, fifth dimension, and we can notice from Paleolithic age till date, where we can see how human choices have changed the world. Even though we don't have money, but using credit card loans, we buy it. We enjoy it. We have no more patience. We have lost our patience. Can we believe this? There are so many other boundaries which humans have crossed, which were earlier observed as banished things. Can we believe this? We have so far come without any much reason. If you see on Reiki, Reiki is a practice which helps us in doing meditation now and then. Whenever you want to heal yourself, you just call archangels, angels. Like for me, Archangel Reiki, Archangel Ariel, Uriel, Michael, Jophiel, Raphael. Whenever I call them, they come to me very instantly without losing any single second. I just feel sensation in my head on my face or on my hands, and very quickly I feel a totally refreshed person on health and other matter. You can see that in aura machine, which shows how your aura has grown up, has been boldened by doing this Reiki healing. It's a very scientific procedure. You can see the picture that I'm showing now, how this is being done, and also on the third and fifth dimension, right? Now let's talk about God. We understand politicization of God and real God. We define God by an energy, who we know, unknown, and possibly beyond. These aspects are beyond our mighty power of imagination too. Since we have no capacity, power to see God by our naked eyes, because there are limitations on of this body, so not sure what God is, may free from our mind ways to see and establish identity. God may free us, but our nature is we are so poor in front of God, and possibly our ego has absolutely no capability to see God. So not sure how our ego will defeat God one day. This aspect is so important to understand as we keep challenging nature and God now and then, and resources, and we feel proud on our ego every day in every moment. That is how we observed certain people shows them greater and powerful than God from time to time. At the same time, discovery about God is keep on progressing. The more we make progress towards that, we scale down God too early, and that is our proud in nature of ourselves. Noticing our habit of fear about uncertainties, this political power or business families have planted a game against us. They created a new religion version out of our existing religion to scare us because they know we are scared from uncertainties. They know we are lazy, we can't do our work and expect so many things. That is why these business families and God and these business families and these politicians do scare us with their product and forcing us to buy their product now and then. They scare us, they kill us on the name of God, or they force us to fight among ourselves without any reason. So that is the extent that we see politicians and big business families are doing. Noted there is no enemy on the border anymore because they know every country almost have got new power. So you can see enemy in your own country. These politicians who are burning you, burning your houses, killing you, or making a fight among yourself, are actually your enemy because they will protect their families, but they will force us to fight among ourselves. But they are not limited to that only. They divide society, they force society into castes, forcing women to live a secondary life, and their life is always a threat to them. Whether they work, educated, doesn't matter. They are all forced to live worshipping their men. Do politicians do note also that politicians are very weak and lazy. They don't have courage, they don't have energy to find God, sense out God. But they want all life, their all entire life to live in abundance and power because we are scared. They want us to live life in fear and scarcity. We must understand one thing. Life we live on earth is only and only transactional. Model world. Here, whatever we do, that will only happen. So, it is very important that what I do, I must be knowing what I'm doing. What my father, what my brother, what my mother, or what my political leader will do will never ever affect me. I have to earn my bread and butter because of my effort, right? We have seen recently there are so many world level disease happens like COVID and all. Everybody got killed, almost. No God has come because these are purely action, reaction, punishment, blessings followed. So therefore, God will never protect you if you directly, indirectly destroy what God has created around you, be it a human or any living beings. Real God, if we see from all these incidents or events, God is really, real, very, very kind, very sensitive towards life. God does not need protection from us. We are not powered enough to protect any God. God is beyond our limitations and does not need from us to do, and for Him, right, to do some ad for Him that this God, hey, this God is present in this part of the world. No, it's just a power beyond our senses. We have challenges because our body has challenges to see this God, but He is around us. That is why He has sent us so many angels, archangels to help us all the time. In fact, we all are part of Him. If we could develop a state of mind, then we could see we are just part of a one entire big body of God through His spiritual means to see and see Him around us all the time. I've used here He Moha because we have not seen God at any time. So God might be male, God might be female, right? And we are not able to see God because of our egoistic nature, egoistic approach in everything that we do. In fact, entire universe is made up of love, care, and nothing else. It's just all love. Because we see nature, God is giving us all resources now and then in terms of sun rays, moon rays, fresh cool breeze air, natural resources all the time. So thank you for giving me time. It was nice talking to you. Enjoy and respect human being.